Time now for our business report with Joel Crosskill.
Lots to share with you in the business report today. The untold cost of corruption on Jamaica's ambitions of development were today explored during the Jamaica Customs Agency JCA's annual anti-corruption panel discussion and luncheon at the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel. This year's theme, Ethical Leadership, the impact on cross-border trade, supply chain, and trade facilitation. The forum's focus on the crucial role of integrity within the customs and trade environment, as well as society at large, was skillfully explored by keynote speaker Milton Samuda, managing partner at Samuda and Johnson Attorneys at Law. But first, some context. Transparency International's 2023 Corruption Perception Index gave Jamaica a score of 44 out of 100 and ranked the island at 69 of 180 nations. It's a grade that the Customs Agency CEO and Commissioner Velma Ricketts-Walker is committed to assist in improving, in recognition that her organization is at the vanguard of that ambition.
In recent years, we have been more proactive in not just participating, but importantly, leading the discourse on corruption. In 2023, the Jamaica Customs Agency received ISO 9001-2015 certification in quality management system. This is not a process in the agency, it is not a unit in the agency, it is the entire Jamaica Customs Agency across 54 business units.
Achieving ISO 9001-2015 certification means that an organization meets statutory and regulatory requirements. But for PSOJ President Mitri Siaga, additional scrutiny must be placed on how culture and leadership impacts the efficiency of processes and the general ease of doing business in the country.
We have allowed a lot of the problems that we're having to become systemic. Our leadership has allowed the systems to be so bureaucratic that it creates the need for people to circumvent the system. That is the type of leadership we need, not only from a political level to change the legislations, but from within the agencies to remove the roadblocks that exist, that are there so that people have to go around the system to get what needs to get done.
I would save a lot of money from what I consider in certain areas over-regulation and put that money into enforcement. You make it easy for people to do things, not difficult. You seem to think that 90% of us are corrupt, and therefore the rules are designed to make you jump through 10 hoops so you catch the 90% who you think are corrupt. What you really should do is make it so easy for business to be done and resource your enforcement, detection and enforcement, so that when there's an infraction, you chop off the neck and people know you're serious.
Mr. Samuda suggests, however, that while Jamaica has seemingly become accustomed to cultural practices that attempt to circumvent the system, whether motivated by criminal intent or frustration, there are external factors that are also critical to comprehend.
In this increasingly connected and ever-shrinking globe, where the space between human beings is now a whisper, unethical practices among nations concerning the rules of trade, not just individuals and organizations, nations act unethically every day. Failure to ensure that workers are treated fairly along the supply chain. Failure to ensure that human rights are respected at source and across the value chain. Failure to enforce environmental standards in production and supply equally. Failure to hold suppliers accountable for their actions. Failure to ethically supervise trade treaties and borders. All of that feeds into national and international corruption. Do not make the mistake of viewing these things in silos.
And that was your business report. I'm Joel Crosskill.